Hello to person who joined.
Is Lucas.
Dude, I'm so fucking sleepy. I'm like falling asleep in my chair.
Oh, we all turning off now? Okay. Hi, baby.
Lucas, you there?
He's muted.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess we just assume that he's here, right?
Yeah.
He's here.
Pretty much.
Alright, well, so, Lucas, essentially, we've been compiling stuff over the past past like month or so. It's been a lot of stuff about the questionable behavior you've been exhibiting. And, I think someone will here give you access to it if you care to peruse it. People have been having problems with the way you've been acting towards others and kind of just your general morale and how it's been affecting a lot of the people here. So if anyone has any input, you are welcome to voice it now.
TLDR. You said you don't want another intervention, but I mean, realistically, this is fucking what it is. Like, all the shit, the drama, the lying. I told you the same shit last time, dude. I told you that I didn't want to have to go through this again and deal with all this bullshit again. And you had told me that you'd get better. You promised me you'd try harder to fix things, but kind of the same shit again, dude.
Question: what does TLDR mean?
Too long, didn't read. Shortened version.
Okay.
There you go. Anyways,
Thank you.
like Moose said, this is just a bunch of shit that's been going on, like, in the channel, Hiroshima memes. Just, like, a big dump of all the shit. Some of it's old shit, some of it's new shit, whatever. So, I'm pretty sure when I say this, everybody can kind of agree. Don't want to deal with it anymore. Done. Like, we gave you another chance. We tried to help you. I don't really know what else to say aside from it. Like,
Yeah. I think the problem is just that people have been giving you one chance after another, and it's just that you've been kind of betraying other people's trust, and at some point, people kind of just have to call it that that's it, and you've kind of hit that point. And I think that a lot of people are having trouble accepting you for just being a decent person in general.
like the last time when you and I had that private conversation after the last intervention, we talked about a lot, and you told me that, like, you acknowledged all the wrongdoings, and you promised me a lot, but come, like, a couple months later, I start hearing shit from other people again, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're just trying to get shit started, like a fire or something. But again, you know me way too well. I'm really good at finding out shit when I shouldn't be. But it's the same thing again. I find out everything. I know everything. I don't know what else to do. I've given you chances upon chances. And I was willing to try and give you another chance again. But, like, just the big compilation of everything, plus, like, the shit with Athene, dude. Come on. You said you didn't know her and I were together, but you knew we were talking for a while. Like, if you knew that I was talking to her, why try anything? I don't get it. That'd be like you when you first started talking to Vera, that'd be like, oh hey, I know Lucas is talking to Vera, but they're not technically together, so I'm gonna try and get nudes from her or something. Like, you see where I'm going, right? That's a huge stab in the back, and you know that like honesty and loyalty are huge for me and my friends.
That's not a stab in the back, bro. That's a slap in the fucking face.
Yeah, but
Like,
just
if anybody in this Discord would have tried to get at Kristen, like, I'd murder you all. Period.
yeah.
Just to add like my little spiel, you're not the person that I met 5-6 years ago. And had like a hunch from the second you came to me. I guess this was during the first intervention or whatever. I was like, don't listen to what they say. That I should have listened a little bit, at least. I'm not gonna lie, I did feed into everything for a while. I'm sorry to get your hopes up, but a lot of the shit that was said and a lot of the shit that happened made me very uncomfortable. I just didn't want to say it because I didn't feel like I had another choice. I'm not saying you forced me to do anything because that's not what happened. It's just a lot of the statements you made me uncomfortable. I should have spoke up when it happened. And the fact that you would pry at me on days when I didn't even want to fucking open my Snapchat or look at my phone just made it even worse. And that's a lot of the reason that I haven't talked to you in a while. That's all.
Really?
The
Did
big
you
thing
say
is
my
like,
name?
Yeah? Do you not have something you wish to say?
You're a creep and a simp and a whore and yeah.
I don't know.
You need to get your head out of your ass. When a girl says no, do not send them your dick and stop asking.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people. Everybody here, pretty much, you've screwed over once or haven't really
I'm just here for
Been-
memes.
been the nicest to in terms of like friendship and shit. Like the thing with the other night where you were messaging me talking shit about Brent, and then like the next morning you turn around and like message Brent and be like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, how are you gonna say one thing and immediately flip back to the other side and be like, oh, I'm sorry?
Yeah, and I'd like to say my bit here.
Go ahead.
I've been nothing but nice to you for years as a friend. You know, we do our joking thing, and you know, last time I found out, you know, you're talking shit behind my back, and I was pretty annoyed and upset by that because I was the one person sticking my neck out for you the
He
last
did.
time.
Can confirm. Brent stood up for you.
And
pretty fiercely.
what really pisses me off is, do you want to know why I've been treating you like shit the past couple months? It's because I get fucking screenshots of messages that you send to other people talking shit about me constantly. It's fucking obnoxious. Especially as somebody who tries to be nice to you and be there when you want a friend. And you know what? It makes me feel like shit because I try my best, but hey, that doesn't matter, right? Because hey, asshole Brent, because he can't control sometimes, right? Yeah. And I'm just sick of it. Like I don't understand why you would want to just throw away friendships like this. Like I really don't understand.
I have to say it, like, I'm not sure what you wanted my money for in truth, okay? But if you planned on using my money to fucking pay for some person who can't decide what gender they are, nudes, or Jess's nudes, or try to buy off nudes from fucking pretty much any human being on planet Earth and lied to me about it, like, that shit, that's gonna piss me off. Because I trust, like, for example, Robbie, I trust to the point to where he didn't even need to explain to me what he really needed the money for. I was already loading PayPal the moment he asked me for money. But something just didn't sit well with me when you asked me for money for BDO. and come to find out where you're spending your money outside of the game, dude, like, if that's what you were planning on using my money for, I take that as an act of betrayal and just disrespect for my trust.
Alright, well, have my 2 cents on it. Just kind of who I am as a person. I'm very into self-integrity and taking upon responsibility for yourself and the actions you take. And I was essentially in Brent's boat for most of this, where I was on your side and I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. But as I started to receive the DMs and stuff that had been happening between you and other people, it really it kind of just opposed to what I am as a person. I am very self-integrity driven, and I like to have a strong morale and sense of being. But kind of seeing what you were doing really opposed just who I am as a person. That's kind of just the self-being of myself, is taking responsibility for my actions and thinking about how my actions affect other people. But it feels like what you were saying to other people just had no sense of regard for what other people felt. And that kind of fucks with my head, that other people can think that way.
Minor interjection. Has anybody granted him perms to see Hiroshima yet?
Yes.
I did.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I wasn't stopping the chat.
Yeah, no, I did that after he joined the voice channel.
I don't. At the end of the day, I don't really care who you date, who you want to fuck around with, or which dude's nudes you want to beat your meat to. But like, where have you been, bro? This is the most active I've been in Discord in fucking months, and where the fuck have you been? Like, are you really sitting in a fucking simp Discord simping some dude who's literally ripping you off? For fuck's sake, Robbie's literally almost as bad as you are when it comes to e-girls. No offense, Robbie, love you, bro. But he still finds time for the boys.
Also, I want to say something. I don't simp e-girls. They kind of just come to me, dude. Feels bad.
Well, first off, I didn't say you simp e-girls.
No,
I said
I
you're
know, but
bad about e-girls.
yeah.
Okay? I wouldn't call you a simp. Like, Jesus Christ. Ashley can confirm. I have no idea how to fucking simp.
True.
Okay? I don't. Picking up women is so fucking natural to me. Like, I have zero clue how to do it the creepy way. Okay? I really don't. But, like, how can you sit here and call any of us your best friend? Like,
you gently place the bones inside the coffins.
You legit call Robbie your best friend, and yet you're never here talking to them. You're always out talking to some lady boy.
And
like,
you hit on his girlfriend.
And you hit on his woman. Like, hello? I'd smack the fuck out of you if I was Robbie.
Also, I love how when I blocked you and everything, the first shit that you have to bring up is how long we've known each other. That doesn't mean anything if there's no conversation in there, if there's no truth in there.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything when the whole friendship is based around nudes.
Like, I liked our friendship before the agreement. And I really should have ended it sooner because honestly, that friendship ended a long time ago. It hasn't been 5-6 years. That friendship ended a while ago.
I kind of feel the same, except for I don't know. I don't feel like it was just a blatant display of not caring about friends. For me, it was just that I never knew about it, and when I eventually hear about this stuff, it doesn't feel good to hear, just as of who I am. I mean, I did give you the benefit of the doubt for a long time, honestly, up until even like 2 weeks ago. I was kind of still in Lucas's corner, was like, yeah, you can't be that bad. You know, everyone's got their shit they got going on. But once I started getting the DMs and the stuff that was really happening behind the scenes, it kind of started to fuck with my head. I didn't, you know, I know there's people out there like that, but I didn't really think that you'd be one of them.
See, my real problem is I don't even really feel like I know who you are, bro. Like, you're one way with us, and then a completely different person in DMs. Yeah, I don't really like that clash of personality. I know Luke. I know not Lucas. Wow, sorry. I know Brent is gonna be Brent, and DMs are to my fucking face. I know Robbie's gonna be Robbie, and DMs are to my face. And Moo is just a sexy motherfucker, but
Yes.
can't confirm. But like Loki, dude, like I don't even know who the fuck you are.
I'd also just like, as a person who's fucking part of the LGBTQ community, the small comment that I read about how you're blah 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 percent straight and blah 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 percent pan or whatever, you don't get to pick and choose when you're straight and when you're pan. You're either gay or not. Like, it's not a percentage thing.
You're just 100% retarded.
Like, as someone who's bisexual, you can't just fucking choose when you're gonna be straight or not. You can like girls and you can like guys, but you can't be like whatever 35 fucking percent pan. That just means that you're fucking experimenting and you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And it's kind of like a slap in the face to a lot of us who are in the community. We aren't experiments. You don't get to pick and choose us. Especially if whoever you're fucking with is trans or whatever, or is pre-transitioning. That literally is just a slap to the fucking face. Because that's saying, I'll like you 35% of the time.
One
Like,
other
that's
thing.
fucking stupid.
One other thing I want to throw into there, like, I get there's a lot of problems with Vera, and that you just kind of want to vent about it and shit, but like, honest to God, you vent too much. There's only so much a person can do to help you, and like, you keep coming to me with things when I have a lot going on. Like, Grandma fucking died recently, dude. I can't help you. I really can't. I can barely fucking help myself right now.
You ever considered like getting some fucking time away from Vera?
Like, another thing too, like what Andy just said, time away from Vera. Like, I had told you from the get-go, Vera's a bad idea. It's not going to work out. Stop wasting your time. You're unhappy more than you're happy. You get small bursts of, hey, things are good, and then like 80% of the time it's fucking dog shit. I tried to give you some guidance and help you there. I know you say you love them to death or whatever, but that ship sank. Time to get off.
I don't mean any disrespect by this, but like, I feel like you're just kind of low-key desperate for affection and a relationship, and so you just kind of fall head over heels into whatever fucking relationship you jump into, and that's not healthy. Like, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, especially when you know that person has 9 other dudes on the fucking string.
Also, if that's like to spur off of that, if that's your intention is just to look for like attention and shit, that is most likely gonna, whether the person's in a polyamorous relationship or not, that's mostly gonna end up hurting whoever it is that you're pursuing. Like, if I fucking simp over fucking like Moo or some shit, but I'm only doing it because I want attention, I want this, I want that, but then that person wants something more than just me begging for attention, that's gonna fucking hurt them.
Yeah.
If you're complaining to other people about your relationship instead of talking to your significant other about it, then your relationship's gonna die.
How do you talk to your significant other when your significant other has 9 other